The first gas carrier from the fleet built for the Orlen Group reached the terminal in Świnoujście, delivering 70,000 tons of liquefied natural gas from the United States. This is enough to cover the average weekly consumption of all households in Poland. By the end of 2025, Orlen will have 8 LNG carriers. Securing LNG supplies is not just about contracts, but also about fleet. Having it at our disposal guarantees the stability of gas transportation to Poland and strengthens the group's position in the global LNG market. Our own fleet gives us the flexibility to operate, says Daniel Obajtek, CEO of PKN Orlen. The Lech Kaczyński gas carrier, which has just begun its service, is first of its kind of the Orlen Group's fleet. By the end of 2025, the company will have a total of 8 ships. This year, another gas carrier named Grażyna Gęsicka will enter into service. All units will use to handle both Orlen Group's long-term LNG contracts from the United States and cargo purchased on the spot market. The group will use the gas carrier on the basis of long-term charter agreements signed with specialized shipping companies Knutsen OAS Shipping and Maran Gas Maritime. According to the agreements, the ship owners will be responsible for the manning and technical condition of the vessels. The charter period is 10 years with possibility of extension. Each unit can carry about 70,000 of LNG, equivalent to approximately 100 million cubic meters of natural gas in a case of state. Thanks to the size, the carrier can pick up and supply LNG to terminals that are inaccessible to larger vessels. Orlen, previously as PGNiG, has been bringing LNG to the terminal in Świnoujście since 2016. So far, 290 cargoes of liquefied natural gas with a volume of approximately 17.5 million tons have been delivered. The highest number of shipments came from Qatar, 116, and the United States, 83. Ships also sailed from Norway, 13 ships, Nigeria, 3 ships, Trinidad and Tobago, 3 ships, and Egypt, 1. In 2023, Orlen was to maintain the high efficiency of LNG operations, adjusting the volume of gas imports by sea to the needs of customers and the market situation. Currently, LNG supplies cover a third of Poland's annual natural gas demand. The LNG terminal, owned by Gas System, has commercial regasification capacity of 6.2 billion cubic meters as of 2022. The facility is being expanded to reach capacity of 8.3 billion cubic meters of gas on annual basis, which will cover more than 30% of the estimated annual demand of Polish customers. The expansion project is an advanced state. Assembly works are taking place inside the new tank, and an unloading arm has been mounted to the already finished in the maritime part overpass on the new quay. To finish the expansion, the company needs to, among others, lay down cryogenic pipes and the overpasses. Thanks to the construction of the third tank and the new quay, the terminal will not only acquire greater flexibility in taking in deliveries, but also new functionalities. Today, the terminal unloads LNG from large tankers. Next year, it will also be able to unload smaller vessels, but also to load, transship LNG and bulk ships. There are growing demands for all these services, driven not only by the geopolitical situation, but also by the environmental guidelines on cleaner marine fuels. More than 60 deliveries are planned for 2023. Last year, 58 LNG ships were picked up. A service is also becoming more popular is the loading of LNG trucks. In February this year, a monthly record was set. The terminal loaded 658 vehicles of this type. On a yearly basis, the facility is able to handle more than 7,000 of trucks.